modules is later on I will be wanting to use a larger variety of weapons. And having people with SS, which is sharpshooting, means I know that they can have the weapons that need you to be accurate. I can't really give you an example now without giving spoilers, so I'll leave it at that. And I'll do another save on our way there. Veteran, down sub, 1, and speed up time. So the first one's going to get there is our Barracuda. We'll keep it there, and we'll either have to shoot it down or we'll land, and we'll start our first mission. Now, small ships can come in 2 different sizes, and we've got the small grid. I always prefer that one because the larger one you can have a lot more aliens than you expect. We don't want them escaping. Please don't knock on my interceptor. I was hoping to get an early mission going. Come on, chase it down. Yes! Okay, won't run away this time. Yes, it's another down sub. Brilliant. Now before I forget, if I remember rightly, they don't always stock you up with enough ammunition to keep going on your Barracudas, so I will come in here and I'll purchase some more, but I've also just remembered that there's another weapon it gives you which we don't use at the beginning, which is the DUP head launcher. Now it does a lot of damage, but it's not really accurate enough to be consistent, so I never really use it on my subs. As you can see, we've got a nice amount of IX torpedoes since it takes 6, but our gas drones are next to nothing, so we'll get a few more of those in, just to top us up. Gas drones, there they are. We get 13 of those, and what we have, we'll get 18 more torpedoes. And our Triton's already on the way, so there's nothing else to change there. We'll just save it now that we know that it's definitely down. And go for our first mission. Now this is the second part of the game. The first one was known as the Geoscape, where you have the top-down view of the world and you plan out how you want your base to be and the management of it. And the other bases as you get more into the game, though I've never had more than 3. And with the tactical phase, the first thing you get to do is you get to equip all of your units, and most of the time it does it pretty well with the automatic, but as I said later on, you're going to want to customize it a bit more and move more weaponry around. But everyone should be fully equipped. I'm just going to run through them all. Yeah. Now one of the things I love about this game compared to the first one is you can open doors with a right click and not have to not be forced to walk through them and perhaps draw some fire. Now I'll just quickly go through these icons. If there's ever an elevator, which can happen in some of the Terra missions and in larger submarines, that's what those icons are for. These icons are for looking up at higher levels. Just showing you the example there. You've got a map. I don't tend to use that one unless I'm trying to spot the sub, just in case I can't see it in my view. This will help you crouch for more accurate shooting, and also you're harder to hit, making yourself a smaller target. That is allows you to look at your equipment and whatever might be on the ground at your feet. Really useful later on if you start running out of ammo when you pick up equipment from perhaps killed Aquanauts or the aliens once you've researched their weaponry. As you zoom, this will cycle through your units, that one will cycle through your units and not come back to the previous one. I think that's to show roofs, yeah. And then you've got our save menu and speed options. But those I like playing with, so that should be fine. End turn, and if we ever have to abort the mission, we use that icon. And we want as many people in the sub as possible for that. And these are a little handy because they can save your time units, which are the green bars here. Time units are used for moving, turning, and also for shooting your weapons. As you can see, different time units, freeze action. Your aim shot, more accurate, one shot. Snapshot, less accurate. Again, just the one shot, and then auto shot will shoot 3 shots in a row. Not available with all weapons, but I tend to use the auto shot more often than not, purely because the additional chance of hitting I find to be a lot more better. Going for one aim shot and missing that one when you might hit twice with your aim shot, even if it is overall less accurate. And this handy thing is allow you to save time units for each one. So that's your aim shot, that's your snapshot. I'll be using this one, and then that will allow you to also save units for crouching if you wanted to. I might use that later on, especially if I'm tackling more difficult areas. Now we've been lucky here, we're against one edge, that area is to explore, and right outside is the sub, so we can head towards that with all of our characters. But first we want to make sure that there's no one on the other side of our submarine. Who am I moving on this? Maybe even throw grenades. So we're sending Maniac out to do a bit of scouting. And hopefully I don't lose anyone, but you're more likely to in this game than the previous one. Now, I could crouch for increased accuracy from the 22%, but I want to be able to run away if I miss. So I know I'm going to have 7 units, which is going to allow me to avoid 1 square. If I'm lucky, I'll shoot it in the back. No. Not lucky, so move away. And I don't know if there's anyone with enough units to get there and hit him. So unfortunately I might lose one, and I don't want to risk anyone this early on. And the main reason why I don't want to move anyone else out is because they might have grenades, and they do tend to use them a lot more often than before. And when they're that devastating, you really don't want to be in the way. Oh. There was another one we didn't spot that decided to take more actions than the one that we did. So we've lost Jasmantia, who was a better shot than Maniac, but we'll have Maniac have another shot at this guy. He hit the alien once. Unfortunately not enough to take it out, so we'll go again. You are really, really bad. Try and hide a bit more, and we can spot the one that threw the grenade. Okay. GL, have you got good accuracy? You've got pretty decent accuracy. That was a misclick. Didn't want you to turn around. I want you to take the shot at this guy. Since you're not going to be moving out of the sub, I will crouch. Unfortunately hitting a lot more of the scenery than aliens. Nice shot. And again. And a third time. Very nice shooting there, Jill. Now, Quasar. I don't want to risk going for that one. There might be another grenade. So, even if I'm being overly cautious, I'd rather do that than anything else. Maniac, duck out of the way. And have them have another go. Great. This first mission is not going very well. Apparently I can't see the person who shot at me. If I'm not careful, I'm going to move into the line of sight of the other one. Wow, are they all going to take 3 shots? I haven't got any more from Quasar to use. Vasquez make a run for the sub in there. And with Crazel's reaction, hopefully if someone comes around the corner, they will shoot. Magican, who's been safe so far, he's come out because we need many people available. Oh, there's a Vexino spot someone. How did he... okay. Don't know how we didn't see that one earlier. We'll have Crazel shoot first. Nice shooting. Shooting back. Great, that's what I like to see. Now we can either have Zevexino hide, or we can have him crouch and try and take some shots, but then I really don't want another grenade thrown at me. So we'll have him take off his timing requirements and hope that the alien's not a good shot with Crazel. How many more timing has he got? 4. You can't move forward. Okay, because of the debris, it's going to be more than 4 units. So we'll have him duck. Good, the aliens do have their inaccurate moments. Just how many of them are there? That was a slight misclick, but it has let us spot the alien. I will risk ducking and hope it doesn't draw a shot. And take a shot at the... oh. I forgot to keep an eye on her ammo. Okay, Zevexino. Why don't you have a shot? Good shooting. And we'll leave you enough time units that if anyone pops their head around the corner, you can shoot at them. Even though your reactions are pretty poor. Hopefully it'll still trigger something. Now, Vasquez. I'm pretty sure we heard the alien move into his sub, but just to be on the safe side. Actually, I'd rather not rush it. I would rather have Magican move up as well. If I step out, I might get shot at. If I'm fortunate enough, no one's looking. That's risky.